Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. To Quan, it is a wonderful day. Happy Wednesday to all of you. Yay! It's so good. Okay, we have an old friend in the news studio. I'm so excited about this. We have big things that we'll talk about next week, but today we're going to be sharing our amazing QI with you. For those of you that don't know him, shame on you. But for those of you that don't know him, I want for him to introduce himself, first and last name, and the name of his organization.
I'm Quandell Iglesia, and I'm founder and president of the bold and unique nonprofit S&J Millennials.
I love it. Bold and unique.
Bold and
Does
unique.
he not give us 100% all the
got it.
time, Taquan? You know what I mean? We think we're like, oh, we're just going to meet Quandell, we're going to talk. We're like, oh, bold. We're bold. Okay, so
Excited.
how long have you been doing this?
We actually just celebrated our 2-year anniversary
Isn't that
yesterday.
lovely?
Isn't that awesome?
Congratulations. See, it's perfect timing. There's no better place to celebrate than on This Is It TV. Last year, I had the opportunity, right, of emceeing
Yeah.
your event.
Yeah.
And so the next one's coming up, right?
Yes, November 13th.
November 13th. It was so much fun. Okay, so I have to tell you, and I've said this to multiple people about this event, right? So I was coming, we were crazy. Taquan, we were in Arizona, right? I got off the plane, and I came looking crazy and slightly late, sorry,
you're
right?
great.
I got there in enough time,
It was awesome. It was
right?
absolutely amazing.
I walked in and I was like, oh, it's a millennial event. It's for young entrepreneurs. Some of them are in high school. Some of them are in college. Some of them are just young in general. It'll be a nice gathering, right? I just thought it was like, you know, in a conference room somewhere. It'll just be a nice gathering. I walk in. It is literally, we'll put weddings to shame. I was like, what is happening here? Every award was like these glass. I was like, what is happening? Everybody was dressed to the nines.
Right.
Every millennial had at least 3 to 4 to 5 guests of their own there to support them. It was tremendous. I had respect for you for sure before that event. But after that event, I was like, oh my goodness. If he's bringing it to the table, he's bringing it in 100% bold.
I appreciate. Like it's exciting because like you look at it, it's like most organizations you go to, and you just never know what to expect. But being able to really put our best foot forward, that's what we're all about.
Yeah, so let's talk about that foot, though. Let's talk about what we're putting forward.
Yes.
When you say S&J Millennials, what does that mean? What is the definition of the organization? Tell me.
So S&J Millennials is Southern New Jersey Millennials.
Okay.
And our goal is just to help young business professionals emerge into the business place.
I love that.
So we have a monthly workshop, panel, or networking event catered to doing so.
Oh, I love that.
This year's theme is building momentum. Our first year's theme was making of an empire.
Oh my gosh.
So each year has a theme catering to help young business professionals, and then most importantly, we also have the mission of bringing generations together. So it's not just about millennials; it's about the baby boomers, the Gen Xers, the Gen Zers, and how can we all work together to support each other ultimately.
I love that.
So it's super exciting.
I love it. And we always say, Taquan hears it every day, we don't know what you don't know, right? And just being able to put those different generations in one room, in a comfortable space so they can ask the necessary questions, so they can connect with people that they would otherwise not connect with, and really learn things that the fundamental foundation of education may never share with you, is the ability to network and be able to show up. One of the things that I thought was so super interesting, especially about this event, is the youth that was in the space. And I really call them unicorns, right? Because there are some, there's young people, but then there are young people that are aggressive. I was giving out awards to 14-year-olds. 15-year-olds that own landscaping companies, Taquan. I was like, there are some 40-year-olds that are confused. These kids were really putting, their best foot forward. They were very organized. I mean, they were exchanging business cards and following up the next day. Is that all part of the resources and education that you give them?
Correct, and that's once again, that's what it's all about. I said if they're not being taught how to do it, they won't know how to do it or to be better. So one thing I love is we have our guest speakers. So our guest speakers come from an array of different trades, backgrounds, ethnicities.
I love that.
And they get the different insight that they would never yet get if they didn't come out to the events and be a part of what we're doing.
Oh, I absolutely love it. And that you mentioned the diversity, and when I say that, it was a beautiful celebration of, not again only ages within the group, but ethnicities and cultural backgrounds that all have this entrepreneurial spirit, and so that was the combining thread that afforded people to really be able to network, aside from the fact that there was amazing food. It was so good.
Lucian's is awesome.
Lucian's is amazing. So we're doing it there again?
Yeah, heck
oh
yeah.
My gosh.
We wouldn't go anywhere else.
I know. So good. So good. The venue was so gorgeous. The program was to the T. There was these amazing awards, and the enthusiasm was just absolutely wonderful. There was a step and repeat, and there was a social media. I mean, it was just... I was impressed before, but this event was absolutely wonderful, and I'm looking forward to your next one. I'm looking forward to your next one. So if everybody else out there wants more information about your upcoming event as well as the organization, where would they find that information?
So just visit snjmillennials.org, or you can follow us on social medias at snjmillennials. Please connect with us. Yes. There's so much on the horizon, and we look forward to working with you.
Oh, I'm so excited. Well, he's stuck with us, literally.
Yes, definitely.
We got meetings. We got meetings going on after the show. He's stuck with us. We want for you to be stuck with him, too. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Sheldon Bartlett-Rimmer, and we'll see you soon. Take care.